All right, guys, I hope that I'm live and you are able to see this particular broadcast. And congratulations to everyone who was present in yesterday's live. Why? Because this is what we talked about, guys. We are not supposed to panic sell. Why? Because these are the uncertain times and all the coins are undervalued right now. Like yesterday at these points we were actually streaming, and this is what we said, that all the coins are very much undervalued. So the worst thing that we can do is sell our coins expecting for the further dip, because if the dip doesn't happen and if the relief rally comes, and the worst thing would be the relief rally happens without us, guess what? Some of the people who are following a lot of YouTubers, they were saying, okay, the crash is coming, the world war is coming, I mean the Bitcoin going to 20k and stuff. A lot of people sold and they happened to miss this particular rally, and in fact rally to the extent that the altcoins went 30% 40% higher. So this is one of the great and the biggest learning for all of us, guys. Never make the panic selling. In fact, this is one of the best buying opportunities. So in today's live stream, the set of agendas that we will be covering would be: number one, why the relief rally occurred yesterday and what do we learn from it? Then what could happen from now and how do we prepare for it? And then what are the coins that we should be looking for from here, either in the case of if further dip happens or in the case of rally. All right, so first and the foremost, why the relief rally occurred yesterday. We need to understand, see, this trend has been very much common. Like yesterday I showed you the history of invasion, like the Iraq war invasion, even like the Vietnam war and stuff, right? The stock market chart, because obviously the stock market resembles the crypto market. The crypto market is just 11 years old. So every time whenever the invasion happened, the war happened, I mean that proved to be the best time to buy. The best time to buy, because that is when the fear and the uncertainty is maximum. Everyone was thinking, okay, the war has been declared, what is going to happen? And guess what? Even before the war, the uncertainty of the war, I mean, led for the entire crypto market, Bitcoin market, to be little undervalued. Like it never rallied because of this tension. Okay, what might happen? Guess what? When it actually happened, one of the worst thing, obviously, because apart from the market, apart from the profit, apart from everything else, the humanitarian loss is the worst kind of loss. We all stand with the people of Ukraine. Now, having said that, if we talk about the market, I mean, at these points, everyone was selling off that, okay, the price is tumbling, the war has been declared, people are hearing the bomb blasts and stuff. Major sell off happened, and it kept on happening. Everyone was like, okay, the Bitcoin is going to go really low this time. Guess what? And then it was hovering around these levels with a little relief rally. Some of the people sold. The worst time to sell at these points is because we are already down, especially like when we are in the altcoins, we are already so much down that at this time, if we are trying to time the market, and because we are normally not good enough to beat the market, we cannot time the market, right? So we end up further losing the coin. And the worst thing that has happened, a lot of people, I mean, they follow, I mean, as I already told, the YouTubers and stuff, they all missed this relief rally. The relief rally occurred to the extent like the coins went to 30%, 40%, 50% height. So we should ensure that the next time, whenever the dip happens, the best thing that we can do, if we have the spare cash, if we have the capacity to take out the spare cash, then go and buy the fundamentally strong altcoins or the coins that you believe in, because those are the special rate. Because once the fear settles in, the price will be coming back, and this, you just bought the opportunity rather than selling, you just buy more. So this is one of the learning, guys, we all need to take care of. We all need to understand that we should never panic sell. In fact, if we have the opportunity, we should buy it more. Then coming on to the fact that from now, what could happen and what should be the strategy? Well, Yesterday I covered like the best case scenario, the worst case scenario, the normal case scenario. The best case scenario I told like probably this is the bottom, and so far this has been the bottom, and everything just goes well from now. The market settles in, even though the war continues, but because everything is clear now, nothing is uncertain. People know that the war is happening, right? So probably people find it as Bitcoin and the crypto as a safe haven. They try to buy, and I mean things settle in, and this is the reason like everything went well, because a lot of people, whales, realized, okay, this is the opportunity. They just bought a little bit, and then they started accumulating. At this point, that is when the people realized the price has been stable, we made a mistake, now is the time to buy. And that is when everyone started buying. And even there could be the possibility the Russians might be buying as well, or probably the people who fear for the war and the bank accounts and stuff, probably they can buy the crypto, because this can be utilized for the future. So the best case scenario, everything goes normal, and it goes with the normal correction and stuff, and we get back to the places where it is supposed to be. The normal case scenario, it might hover around, since we are already down and below. The correction might happen, and there will be further dips and stuff, and then we are going to rise and stuff, right? The worst case scenario from here is still the possibility. Why? Because probably some other country intervenes within the war, then definitely it could be one of the, I mean, there will be again bloodbath on the streets. On the streets, in a sense, if we are talking about the stock market and all the prices, it is going to be plunged down really, really low. Not just that, what if China takes this as an opportunity to try to deal with Taiwan, try to do the same thing to Taiwan? Very much the possibility. Some of the intelligence services say that. So that could also be one of the worst case scenario that could happen, like the escalation, probably tendency to move towards the World War III and stuff, and people literally, I mean, there will be all these speculative assets are going to be plunged down. But we do not know, we never know. And even if that happens, guys, I mean, I would suggest, rather than that, like, do make the strategy, like, do have those special cash with you, where you are going to buy the price, the coins at those special prices. So these are the strategies we need to ensure that we keep on applying as the strategy for ourselves. Now, having said that, the worst case scenario might happen. Okay, the price is going to plunge down. I mean, some of the coins, for example, the Matic or probably the other coins. I mean, Matic went 1.25, CRB went 1.89. I mean, these are like very, very low price, and at these this is like the discounted price, and people normally would come and buy at these green and would never buy at these reds. Just imagine, the asset is same, the value is same, just that the market is giving you at a discount. So rather than selling, you need to be buying or aping in more at these prices. So these are the things that we all need to consider, and we all should not repeat onto the mistakes. Now, coming on to the set of coins, let us just talk about, and we need to be looking for. And definitely the Bitcoin and Ethereum, one of the best coins. You can never be wrong with them. If you have bought them, they are one of the best store of value, better than anything else. You come down 5 years down the line, 3 years down the line, irrespective whatever happens in the world, I mean, you see your money being multiplied 5 times, 10 times or stuff, right? Then comes like the L1s, the layer 1 solutions, probably the solutions like the coins like Arweave, the coins like Solana, the coins like Cardano. I mean, Cardano obviously took a little bit of heat as well. I mean, a great amount of heat, but at this point, obviously, it is much undervalued, that we know. Elrond, many of the coins, many of the L1s, you buy it at these prices, and in the short term as well, you'll see the relief rally and stuff. But in the long term, probably 1 year down the line, you will be seeing multiple X's. Even within 1 year, you'll be seeing 5 to 10 X's of your price. When the bull run comes, it's a guarantee that all these L1s are going to go to a great height. One of the favorite coins that I believe in, that is Matic, and let me show you what just happened to this particular coin yesterday. I mean, yes, today it went $1.5 and stuff. Right now a little bit of correction is happening, but yesterday, I mean, $1.52, yesterday it went to this extent, like 1.25. That is like a steal of a price. In my opinion, this is at least valued $5 right now, with the kind of solution that they are actually delivering out there in the world, with investors backing up like Mark Cuban, Kevin O'Leary. The funding just happened, $450 million funding from this company Sequoia. I mean, and the kind of scaling, Ethereum scaling solution that they're providing. I mean, you try to just use Matic onto your Pancake Swap, I mean the QuickSwap and your MetaMask. One of the best, and the gas fees being reduced, one of the fastest transaction. 1 billion transaction has already happened, 100 million addresses. So this was like one of your best bets. Probably if you have some of the money, probably you were planning to buy, let's say, piece of gold, right? I mean, these are the opportunities. Rather than thinking, okay, my investment has gone down, it has just gone down on paper. It is actually, I mean, if you have already invested, if you would have already been invested, it would have been just gone down on the paper. In the future, you guaranteed to make multiple X's, because that is what it is valued at. But if it was listed at these prices, even at 1.28, 1.3 dollars, it would have been a special discount opportunity to buy in more. Rather than thinking that, like, we get fearful, and some of the people even get fearful to the extent that they sell at these lows. So we should try to avoid such kind of mistakes. And obviously these are the coins, they have the great fundamentals, and definitely they are anytime buy, like within these range. Even if somebody bought, like, let's say at $1.31, I mean, that's a great buy, I would say. Even if it falls below like $1.2, even that would have been a great buy, because obviously this is just a market sentiment. The value is far more. But yes, obviously some of the meme coins, if they are overvalued and stuff, I would not recommend them. But the coins which is actually delivering value, then comes, like, if you want to invest in some of the metaverse project, for example, this is one of the project, the Render. It is going to provide this metaverse service, rendering service. It is going to be enabling. Just imagine, it went to $2, and right after that there was a rally, like a big rally, and right now, like today, as you can see, it was like $2.5. So that is approximately 25% increment happened within this particular coin. These shows, like, whenever the market will recover, these will rally back. So when you have these coins at these prices, these are the opportunities. Last time I remember, when the big dip happened, it went to $1.8, and then at the time of rally, when Bitcoin hit $45,000, it went to $4.1. Just imagine, people would have more than doubled their money within next like 10 days. So these are the opportunities to actually go and buy in these kind of coins. The metaverse coin, this one, or probably another coin, the Somnium Space Cube, I'm going to be covering. It is undervalued right now. It is not much in hype, but in the future, I believe when the metaverse bull run comes, it will be making names. It will be good solution for that. So guys, these are the things we all should be taking care of. And obviously, crux of the story, never panic sell whenever the price falls down. In fact, the best thing that you can do, if you do have the spare cash, ape in more. Then number two, try to assess rationally what are the best case scenario, what are the worst case scenario, and then if you are into some of the meme coins and stuff, then try to replace them, like just switch them, take the money out from there, and then immediately put, because the other coin are also down as well, which you feel that will survive the bear market. And then buying in the red when the market is plunging down, and we can never time the exact bottom, so dollar cost average. So even if you would have bought at this point, it would have been great. At this point, it would have been great. So just try to deploy a little bit cash as it keeps on dipping, and then suddenly you'll see the turning point when it rallies, taking all your investment that you have applied at the red into green. rather than waiting for the green to happen and then applying the cash. Because see, if let's say somebody would have waited and then applied the cash over here and again seen it plunge down a little below, right now probably if the correction is happening, whatever might be the reason, like try to see till what extent the correction goes and then dollar cost average. So that should be our strategy, guys. Again, I hope that you find the stream helpful. Comment down below for what are your takeaways from this. Did you sell? Did you listen to yesterday's advice and just held on to the coins or bought in more? What do you feel what is going to happen in the future in terms of the scenarios, political scenarios building across the world? Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, guys, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. And those of you who have not subscribed to our channel, please ensure that you hit the subscribe button. This channel will be everything about how do we grow your finances. That's what the goal of this channel is. So again, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see very soon. As the situation changes, I'll be coming with the new stream, and obviously we will be covering the more reviews